The only Steelers win against the Glasgow Clan this season came after falling 4-0 behind. Pete Russell's side have been winners in the other fixtures by an average of more than 3 goals per game. Sitting in 3rd place in the table, they have lots of reasons to be confident going into this one, although they are without Scott Pitt and Craig Peacock. No Mark Matheson or Tanner Eberle for Sheffield, as Tom Barrasso's side look to continue their recent good form. Since a 6-0 home hammering by the Clan, the Steelers have won 12 points out of a possible 16. Across the line, and it's good back-checking from Pitt. It's been a feature of his game, the defensive work in recent weeks. At the start of the season, it was all about Pitt's goal scoring, but there's been a real focus on the defensive aspects of his game recently. It's an area where he really seems to have stepped up. Clan are trying to force a turnover here. They have, and they've scored from it. Doucette is so dangerous. And he was given a glorious chance right in front. The perfect start for the Clan.
It was for sure. John Armstrong just getting dispossessed in behind the net. Connolly in on him really hard on the forecheck, as you'll see here. Armstrong almost not expecting, and Davy Phillips doesn't quite check his shoulder as O'Connor and Phillips both go off to the wrong side of the way. And then Doucette with a nice little roll of the wrist there. You can see Whistle kind of going to his left.
Neely gathered it in well, but it was immediately poked back across the line. The Steelers back onto the defensive. Hansen trying to get it to Bjerrum. There's a crowd of orange around him. And the Steelers try and burst through the middle. Zanoski's onto it. The angle's tight. He backhanded it onto the pads, and it very nearly fell in a favourable area. Bjerrum across to the far side. Tansky switches it back near. Will cross the blue line and force Fitzgerald to reset, and that's going to be an offside. And it's going to cost Clan a couple of zones. I think this one's going to come back to the defensive zone. Indeed it is.
Yeah, quick opportunity. Johnson there just finds the forward just jumping through Zanoski. Just gets a nice little backhand on there, but there you see Rempel holding that post nice and tight. Nothing up top, nothing down below. Not many holes to shoot through. So just about catching them, but then Fitzgerald does the not regroup enough stuff and forces a turnover in their own end.
Ambitious from O'Connor down the boards, and now he's got to get back. Here comes Doucette again. He plays the pass this time, and the Clan make it 2. Connolly supplied the first, and he scored the second. It's the same combination, and it's 2-0 Clan.
And there you go. That's what happens. You get going the wrong way, and you get caught. And a nice little play there by Doucette. It looks like O'Connor just about gets back, but Connolly with a quick release there as Davy Phillips slides into Jackson Whistle. Maybe catches him a little bit and it impedes him. But again, Connolly and Doucette, some pretty good offensive specialists out on the ice. They're very good scorers when they get that opportunity 2-on-1.
Not able to manage it. Musil drives Clan forward. Still he goes on. Now back to Wilson, looking for the redirect. Whistle is scrambling, and the puck is live on the far side.
Again, it's this line again of Connolly and Doucette down in front, isn't it? They're just causing chaos.
One-man effort down the other end, and what an effort it was from DeLuca. Denied by Rumpel. And then he goes in with a big hit in the corner. Pete Russell throws his arms out. He wants to know why there's no penalty. That hit has brought the crowd to life again. They like the physical play from the Steelers. Good hands from John Armstrong. Dropped off and a save made. There is a loose rebound. It's still alive. Can the Steelers get it settled down and put in? Owens shoots it straight into the crowd. There were all 5 Clan players between the puck and their netminder. There was no way for the Steelers to get that through. That was the solo effort. And the hit follows.
And right here, it's actually a real good play by DeLuca. He actually, a good stick on puck, knocks the puck away, and I don't think Sullivan was actually paying attention and was expecting anything like that.
Long skate forward from Gutwild. And still he goes on. Is it off for Hansen? Gerard Hansen feeds it across. Big chance and scored. Clan have waited their moment, and Earhart has finished it in style.
Yeah, that all starts way back with Gutwald doing a fantastic job getting up the ice. Sheffield a little bit passive through the neutral zone, allowing too much pressure. And then it's a missed assignment down low. You can see Davy Phillips maybe not being where he should be, even though he's a defenseman playing there as Owens dropped down.
Plenty for Tom Barrasso to ponder. He doesn't like what he's seeing so far. Puck settles down from the face-off and is hammered into the top corner for a 4-0 lead. It just sat perfectly straight from the face-off for Rasmus Bjerrum. And he made no mistake.
Yeah, there's nothing that Whistle and net can do about that. Obviously a little bit of an icing play on a set play. Just eludes the hard-charging Phillips, and
Zanowski doesn't find the target with the pass. Steelers gather it back in at neutral ice, but Westling has to put the brakes on while the Steelers clear the offensive zone. They have done now. Johnson plays it in at the cost of getting hit. It's an easy out for the Clan once again. They'll gather this one in and they'll hit it forward to Connolly, who beats the blue line, and he's got options. He feeds it for Doucette and it's 5-0, and it's wonderful from the Clan. So clinical, and another for Doucette.
Yeah, Sheffield is getting caught on a bit of a line change there. O'Connor going off the bench, and slow line change coming back out, and Doucette just beats McFadden back to the net, and Jackson Whistle again, no chance whatsoever as that puck is just held on to just long enough for Doucette to get there, and it going across Whistle's face and wide open back door.
Steelers are onto it in the far corner. Can they work it out front for a chance? Oh, it was a blind pass played by Martinelli. Good area to put the puck into, but not when there are no orange shirts there. Oh, and look at that spin to Doucette. He's circling a hat-trick, and he's got it! Doucette, he is so good! Unbelievable. Guillaume Doucette, a hat-trick.
But it all starts way back here with Conley, a 1-on-3, spins away, and Doucette does the rest here. Dowd back as a defenseman, bites on that big play by Doucette, and Jackson Whistle can't do much about it. As this is what we said, you look at the guys that are scoring the goals, it's not the guys down the roster for the Clan that are scoring. These are the top end guys.
Dowd takes over. Armstrong trying to get it back towards Dowd, and it was intercepted, taken away by Stannis. Owens across to the far side, and only Doucette is waiting. Trying to get it towards Connolly. Connolly bursts forward. He's just eased out of the play. Jonathan Phillips was one of the ones to take the puck free. Quick transition down the ice. He'll try the wraparound and he'll score! There will not be back-to-back shutouts for Joel Rumpel. And at least some of the Steelers fans have found a reason to get to their feet.
Yeah, and Connolly is still having a go at the referee down at center ice here, thinking that he deserved the penalty call as he tries to break through the two Sheffield defensemen, and Jonathan Phillips ends up on the recipient of a nice little outlet pass, and then just the speed as it looks as though Rempel just gets caught a little bit on his post. As I don't know if Phillips made a nice little fake there before he comes in, but you can see him up and gone quickly through the neutral zone. And right here, Rempel goes by the post, and then he can't recover far enough as his left leg is well back.
Inside the final 20 seconds. Again, they look for that down low play, back out front. Clan defend it. They'll clear it away down the ice, and that will seal the victory for Glasgow by 6-1. So nearly a repeat of their last visit. But the Steelers did at least score tonight, and that's where the positives end. A terrific road performance from Pete Russell's side, and they run out 6-1 winners.
Tom, I don't know how to start this, but what can you put that performance down to?
Yeah, I don't know. I obviously did not prepare the team properly. We talked yesterday extensively about the idea that the last time Glasgow was here, they embarrassed us in our own building. We needed to compete harder. We needed to play our game, the game that we've really excelled at probably the last 3 weeks. And then we went out and just totally laid an egg. We didn't compete, we didn't skate, we didn't do any of the things that we talked about. So clearly the message that I had put to the team didn't sink in. At the end of the day, we have to hold each other way more accountable for that effort than we apparently are. So tomorrow will be an interesting day for the players.
Yeah, fans will be disappointed, but as people who've watched those last games, it's just the frustration of knowing that they can do it, and then on a big night like tonight, it didn't happen.
No, from the drop of the puck, that's the part that stings. We didn't give ourselves a chance. It's 2-0 before, you're 10 minutes into the game. We're a team that struggles offensively at times. You're down 2-0 to a good offensive team. You've really set the bar high to try and get yourself back in the game. But there's no excuse for us not to continue to play the same style, the same way that we have been successful with, because that's the only path for us to be successful. We've shown no other way for our team to compete and be successful than to play 5 men close together, build speed underneath, and attack with 5 men. And when we do that, we're pretty competitive. When we don't, we're a lot like we saw tonight.
I guess one of the beauties of this game is that in a couple of days' time you can hopefully try and put it right, and you've only got a couple of days. The message that you send then in the next couple of days.
Oh, I think in an ideal world we'd play tomorrow. You'd want to follow that up as fast as possible. We need to get a good meeting in tomorrow and watch some video, and then we need to get a good work day in tomorrow, because we certainly didn't compete tonight. We can't be comfortable after something like that happens. We've got to have a little bit of discomfort in our lives. We'll reevaluate how we skate on Friday based on the workload we do tomorrow, but there's nobody in this league feeling sorry for us at the moment. We've got 20 points left to fight for in the season. Every one of them is valuable. And we're playing teams that are competing for the same playoff spots we are, so we have to pick ourselves up as quickly as possible and get ourselves prepared for the weekend.
Too early to say perhaps, but does Tanner Eberle come back in, or is that day to day?
It's definitely day to day. I mean, I'm optimistic, but we don't need to make a decision now or need to know anything now. We've still got a couple of days till Friday, so we can hopefully by Friday afternoon we'll have a better idea.
Pete, a quite emphatic 6-1 victory tonight against the Sheffield Steelers. Just run us through that game from your perspective.
I thought we bossed the whole game. We're playing with some good belief just now, and we're missing Pitt and Peacock, and they're probably the top 2 centres right now. I thought Musil played great in the one line. I thought Haywood was great as well, and it's a real testament to the work rate we have in the team just now. To come here to a hard place, and Sheffield have been playing really well, and I just thought we just wasn't the right side all night, and we've done a lot of good things.
And sitting pretty in the league where you are at the moment, is that a good sign for yourself, but also for the side, that you can be missing 2 of perhaps your best players and you can still put in a performance like that tonight?
Yeah, I think it shows that we've got complete buy-in just now. Really proud of the team. No one expected us to be where we are just now, and there's a lot of hard hockey to go, but we're just happy how we're playing, and the guys are enjoying themselves, and the buzz in Glasgow's back as well at home, and I think it's a great place to go to work just now.
And you say it's another tough game was here tonight, and again another 2 away fixtures this weekend. How do you see the side going into these games?
We feel pretty good. We're pretty confident in games. You can't win every game. That's the bottom line of it. We know that. But we go to every game thinking we can win. So we'll see what comes from it.